bow, bow, bow. Take all my niggas on the shredder spree. Bow. I asked Murder how I shredder be. Ain't no disrespect to my shredder team. Bow, bow, bow. Let that burner sing. How? I take all my niggas on the shredder spree. Bow. I asked Murder how I shredder be. Ain't no disrespect to my shredder team. Bow, bow, bow. Let that burner sing. My shredder team. Let that burner sing. Niggas acting like they ain't hurting me. Well, I ain't hurting you. Drop by like convertible. Bodies come from my shredder crew. My shredder niggas don't hurt a few.
Yo, what up, y'all? Let me turn it down. Shout out to the GS9. Know what I'm saying? Oh, man, why did I say that? Anyway, what's good, man? As y'all can see, riding with Jimmy. We in here, man. I got the regular view going on. Who mad? Who is mad? It's fucking Friday, B. Y'all thought I wasn't coming, B. Y'all thought I wasn't coming, B. Let's get hyped, baby. Come on, baby. Let's get this Friday morning started, baby. It's the weekend, baby. What are y'all doing out there, man? If y'all not watching this, what are you doing with yourself? If you got a phone in your hand right now and you're not watching this, why, dog? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I saw some stuff on Twitter. I was like, yeah, keep saying that stuff, dog. Anyway, though, man, look, all kidding aside, I just want to address some nonsense as usual, man. Let me chill. That's Trav. Shout out to Trav, Queens niggas. Anyway, though, yeah, I see people out here trying to like say certain things, and honestly, man, I got every lie in the book told on me. I don't gotta address nothing. Yeah, man, you gotta have a dose of your ignorance, B. It ain't the weekend without a little niggatry, dog. You gotta have a little niggerdom, man. It ain't no weekend without it. Anyway, I just want to say, man, listen, this whole thing about sneak dissing and all that, right? I want to be very clear about what I'm about to say, man. You can't sneak diss people unless you're afraid to say what you have to say. And I think by now everybody should know that I'm not afraid to say what I feel like needs to be said. I've been the bad guy in this community for a while now for actually speaking up and saying certain things that people didn't like. I had a conversation with some of your favorite YouTubers behind the scenes, and I said things to them that they did not like because they asked me a question and I gave them an honest answer. And because I was honest with them, that resulted in them not liking me, because they wanted me to lie to be cool with them or to be down. And I want y'all to understand, there's a lot of that behind the scenes, guys. So please do not be fooled. I'm not saying you gotta fuck with me, you gotta like me, but please understand a lot of the shit that be going on is people just trying to push a narrative. They trying to push people out the way. They trying to slide in and slide people out and all that dumb stuff. I'm over here not taking this shit that serious. But I see people keep pushing narratives about I'm trying to sneak this and I'm trying to like do all the sneaky shit. All I'm trying to do is stay out the way and mind my business. As y'all can see, for the past couple of weeks, I've been very humble and I've been keeping to myself a lot, as y'all can see. And because I say things like, yo, I've been minding my business and staying to myself, people automatically going, well, wait a minute. He's with Weapon Will. How can he be keeping to himself? I'm not including people that I fuck with, obviously, duh. If I say I'm staying to myself and I do the podcast every weekend, obviously I'm not talking about Weapon Will members. Even though I wish I would stop like taking everything I say and automatically trying to find YouTubers to peg those comments to. I'm not talking about no YouTubers in particular when I say certain things. I'm saying it because it's too much people in general doing it. If I sat down and named every person I felt didn't like my video, I would probably name about 10,000 people. So it's not that I'm not saying names because I'm sneak dissing. I'm not saying names because it's not that serious to me. And y'all people need to stop taking things that serious as well, that are out there taking shit too serious, hanging on every word people say on the internet. Yeah, they always talking shit, man, but I gotta put it out there for y'all to understand that I'm not out here taking this shit that serious. Like, honestly, I really don't care about none of that stuff to that point, man. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care to that point. So I was like, let me make a quick little riding with Jimmy, man. It's Friday. Let me let y'all guys know it ain't that serious for me, bro. Well, plus, not to mention too, man, everybody got the flu. I had like a slight cold. I was fighting a slight cold. I'm trying not to catch no flu and no cold. So I've been like kind of like, my energy been off for the past couple of days too. I ain't want to do nothing. Like, I struggled so bad to upload that Shadow of the Colossus gameplay. It took me 3 days to beat that game. Well, I beat the game in 2 days, a day and a half. But it took me 3 days to actually beat the game and get all the footage on YouTube. Brownsville, what's good, boy? But anyway, any questions, y'all guys? My usual participators, the people that really fuck with your boy. If y'all got any questions, I would gladly like to answer them, because I have been out of the loop as far as like everything, but I've been paying attention. You know, I see people still talking about Microsoft and their acquisitions of them wanting to buy EA and Valve. Like I said before in another video, I don't think Microsoft is looking to actually make EA exclusive to Xbox. I don't think Microsoft is looking to buy Steam or Valve and make it exclusive to Xbox. What I believe is Microsoft is trying to get some business done on those companies with EA and Valve so that they can make money off PlayStation as well. PlayStation might have been seeing this coming. That's why you notice PlayStation is now against games as a service. The last CEO, he spoke out against it. Now all of a sudden he's stepping down. I found that to be very coincidentally weird, that right after he spoke about games as a service and that he's against it, within a month he was stepping down as CEO suddenly. And his reasoning was because he's getting older and he doesn't want to have to travel as much, so he can spend more time with his grandchildren. I don't know if I buy that excuse. That's the kind of shit you tell somebody at work that you don't like when they ask you, well, why did you go down to Office 2, the smaller cubicle? Man, because I got in trouble. That's why they send me to a smaller cubicle, motherfucker. But that's the kind of shit you tell somebody at your job that you don't like. So, I mean, at this point, I'm speculating. Of course, this is not me speaking from my inside source or me talking about I heard this from a reliable spot or none of that. This is just me speculating what it looks like to me. Is you start speaking out against games as a service and that being the new hot shit, then all of a sudden you step down. I find that there's a little bit too much of a coincidence that those two things happen within the same month. That's just me though, because games as a service is here. That's here. So as far as Microsoft, I think Microsoft is on their Marlo from the Wire shit. I think they on some, yo, if anything goes down in the park, we want in. I think they pretty much want in on the whole game in general. They want to be able to have products on PlayStation like Minecraft is, you know, the Havoc engine. They're buying into things that sell on multiple platforms. Microsoft is on some evil, you know, evil takeover, hostile corporation crap. So Microsoft looks like they're looking at the big picture. They want gaming as a whole. They no longer want a platform. They want the whole block. They're like, yo, you can have a building, I can have a building. They said, now, how about we just take the whole city, dog? So that's what it looks like Microsoft is on to me. If I had to speculate, that's what I'm thinking, because there were rumors that Steam was going to appear on Xbox. And remember, if you go back a year and watch some of my videos where I talk about Xbox, you'll see that I spoke about this, where I was saying that I don't think that I was hearing rumors when I heard the name of the Xbox One X and I did the video. Yo, what's up, guys? What's up, Sony brand? That's a funny name. Yo, Liquid, what's good? When I got the name for the Xbox One X, I also came and told y'all, I said, yo, listen, the name of the console is Xbox One X, and also that there was reports that Steam was going to appear on the console. And I said, I don't see how Steam could appear on the console, because then that would affect the digital sales for the actual Xbox. Because if you have Steam Digital, why would you have digital games from Xbox when you can have Steam and play games on PC and console? But follow what I'm about to tell y'all, I'm about to hit y'all with some real powerful shit right now. It's going to take a real understanding person to get what I'm about to say, because it's probably going to turn out like this. What if Microsoft plans on buying Steam or buying into Steam to start using Steam for the Windows Store to fix the problems with the games? See, nobody's thinking about that. Maybe they're going to find a way to get Steam or Valve to fix the Windows 10 store. Or maybe they're going to incorporate it into the Windows 10 store where maybe you could play your games on both platforms. Maybe. But it got to have something to do with what I just said. It got to be something along those lines going on. So we have to wait and see. But I'm thinking that's what's going to be happening. I'm pretty sure that that might be somewhere around the lines of what they're thinking. That makes sense if they do that, right? That's what I'm thinking too. it would make complete sense that that would be why there's so much looking into Valve. They're probably going to try and take part ownership of the company or invest in the company so the company can make services or products for the Xbox brand. That's what I'm thinking it's for. Just like EA, they may want a bunch of exclusive DLC. They may want a bunch of services, or they might want some kind of exclusives that happen with the EA access that they have on the Xbox One X. So it would make sense for them to invest money in EA, because EA is exclusive to console, to Xbox, as far as the Vault is concerned. So the Vault is only on PC and on Xbox. So they may be wanting to further that relationship. That's what I'm thinking is happening. I don't think they're going to buy EA. They're probably going to buy some kind of service from EA. That's more than likely what they're going to be doing. Because one thing for certain I've been realizing, there's some kind of truth, even if it's a slight slice of it. And all these rumors we've been hearing about Xbox over the past couple of years, like maybe 2 years. There's like been some kind of truth to some of these rumors. So that's as far as the Xbox rumors go. I haven't heard anything new as far as that. As far as the PlayStation, there was some rumors about God of War, according to something I read yesterday on Facebook, which is not, you know, it's just something I read. There's an article where they said Corey Balrock did an interview, and he said that God of War is actually really going to be 25% in a boat. So somebody was telling me, that's not true, Jimmy. One of y'all came to my live and was telling me that. Apparently it is true. So he's going to spend 25% of the game in a boat. They claim that this is going to be intriguing because they're going to give you a lot of intriguing points in the boat. Look, let's just call it spade a spade. Sony, I love Sony games. I love their exclusives. I can't sit here and hold y'all in line and say I don't, but that's bullshit. We all know that Sony has a way of forcing those slow-paced scenes where you're walking, you know, you're just doing like this, and you're hearing some forced dialogue. So pretty much this is your way of forcing some dialogue on the game as a narrative while you're in the boat. We get it. You know, y'all do that in every game. It's cool. We will tolerate it as long as the graphics are good and the story's great. So just keep doing what you do. We're not going to complain, but maybe you want to stop forcing it down our throat that we're going to be stuck on a boat for 25% of the game. It makes it sound a lot worse than it actually is when you play the games. The Last of Us is my favorite game, last generation and this generation, and it has a lot of walking narrative scenes in it, where you're just walking and listening to stories and they're exchanging conversation. And honestly, I didn't care for it at all, but I didn't mind it because the story was intriguing enough that I didn't care. All right, so with that being said, yeah, so that's that. That's the two things that I heard about. There's no other news that I could think of to talk about with you guys. So I spoke about the Xbox acquisitions. I spoke about God of War, the current updated news. Apparently one other thing, Spider-Man is supposed to be getting a release date very soon. So that means if Spider-Man is getting a release date, we may see Spider-Man come out in May. You know, so it looks like if the release date is coming soon, it will correlate from the date. This is how release dates work. Let me tell you how release dates work, how I'm able to get release dates correct. Because a lot of people think I'll be like just pulling these release dates out of my ass whenever I'm able to guess when a game is coming out. I'm going to show y'all how the math works so you can guess when a game is going to come out. The way the math is set up for Spider-Man is they're going to release a release date soon, meaning that they set up the release dates for marketing. So if the release date for the game is going to be anytime soon, which means we're going towards the end of February. So if the release date is within the end of February, the game will come out within March, April, May. So the game will come out within the end of May. So it will usually be 90 days between release date announcement to release date of the game. So whatever day they announce it, you can expect the game within usually 90 days after that release date is announced. Okay, so that's usually how people are able to tell when the game is going to come out for marketing reasons. That's how you're able to tell. That's pretty much how you could see when the game is coming out. All right, so that's how I'm able to figure that out for people that think I'll be just guessing. So if they say Spider-Man's going to come out this month, it's coming out in May. If they push it till March, it's going to come out in June. So we got to see what month they actually announce the game to tell when it's going to come out. All right. So, yo, I got a question, right? And I know somebody's gonna get mad at me for asking this. I'm just curious. I really want somebody to tell me the situation here. Like, I want people to just legit tell me something. All right. The theory don't work for Red Dead. Well, we not talking about Red Dead Redemption. They're an anomaly. They're an anomaly. Red Dead Redemption is an anomaly. We don't even know if it's gonna come out in October. They may change the date again. They're an anomaly. They do their own thing. They do what they want. Completely different. But as far as Red Dead Redemption is concerned, you have something called soft marketing, and then you have the actual marketing campaign. I think Red Dead has been soft marketing for like over a year now, right? Technically. God of War did soft marketing as well. Before it got a release date, you saw posters and everything when you went to GameStop, or when you were out, you saw it in the bus stop. That's an anomaly. Rockstar is definitely an anomaly. They go outside of any box that pertaining to gaming is concerned. They do what they want, really. They legit do what they want. So I'm going to exclude Rockstar games, period. They can't mess up. They can't do nothing wrong. So anyway, back to my question. I really legit want to see how y'all answer this. Black Panther. Now, I'm not trying to be ignorant. I'm not trying to start nothing, because I'm going to say some shit that I know niggas is going to be like, yo, why you say that? Why you saying that for? Can someone explain to me why y'all treating Black Panther like it's Malcolm X? Like, why are we treating this movie? Don't get me wrong. You know, I know y'all going to go, hey, it's a black actor. I get it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating. I'm not hating. But I got to pose the question, man, because first of all, you have Blade, which was one of the best movies. Marvel didn't want to claim Blade like that. Nobody wanted to. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Yo, what's good, Wagos? Nobody wanted to claim Blade. Blade had a trilogy. It had three titles in the movie. Blade 1 was the best, 2 was fire, 3 was not so much. But anyway, I digress. Why are y'all treating Black Panther like y'all getting ready to go see Malcolm X and Martin Luther King unite and form the coalition? I'm just curious. I see all these people running around talking about, yo, take pride in black history, take pride in you know, your ancestors. I'm like, hold on, dog. It's a Marvel action movie. Y'all know that, right? Y'all not gonna be seeing no civil war. Y'all not gonna be seeing no racial profiling. Y'all gonna see an action movie here. Y'all know that, right? People act like they gonna go get educated at Black Panther's movie. Like, people act like they get ready to go see, you know, Malcolm X. This ain't Rose with Burning, B. I just want to know, why are people acting like that? Like, don't get me wrong. It's nice to see everybody excited. It's good to see the movie's gonna get promoted. I'm pretty sure the movie's gonna do well. I'm gonna go see it early. I gotta see it just because I was gonna see it anyway, but I gotta see it because you know, I want to see what the big hype is. I was a fan of Black Panther before all of this stuff. He said, bro, I'm saying suckers think that Black Panther is the second coming of Christ. Did anyone remember Blade or Hancock? Thank you. See, that's what I'm saying too. Hancock is another one. But here's the thing about Blade that people don't really understand. Blade is actual Marvel Comics character. Like, when that movie came out, it came out like an action movie. It didn't come out like a Marvel Comics movie. So people never really gave it the recognition. But a lot of people actually don't know Blade is a Marvel Comics character. People don't know Blade is an actual Marvel's comic character who came out with a movie. People don't know that. Meteor Man. Yeah, Hancock was definitely lit. He said we Marvel heads, that's why we excited. No, I'm a Marvel head too, but I don't understand the correlation to black history and black excellence with a movie with Black Panther in it. Like, don't get me wrong, like I said, it's dope. Don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on it, but I'm not understanding why people are connecting it to... People are connecting this to, you know, like the movement. They're connecting it to, like, the Black Panther, like, Black Lives Matter, the Black Panther Party, you know, Malcolm X, Tupac, you know. They're connecting it to, you know, black history. It's because folks want a black Batman. MVP was good, man. Yeah, that might be what it is, but y'all still not answering the question. I'm trying to find out. All right, here's what I'm wondering. Like, some of y'all in the chat gotta probably be guilty of this, because I see everybody doing this. I'm trying to find out why people are connecting Black Panther to black excellence as far as our history. That's what I'm asking. It's dope to see a black hero on the big screen. We don't see that often compared to other race. Okay, that I understand. Blade was the black Batman. That I can respect as well. Spider was good. Listen though, y'all still not really answering my question though. Y'all not answering me, because y'all say it's good to see a black superhero on screen. We all know that. But what about Blade? Blade didn't get a third of the respect Black Panther's getting, and Blade was fire. Y'all can't tell me Blade was not a fire series. Like, granted, the third movie wasn't that good as the first two, but Blade was still a good series. That was a great fucking movie. Blade was fire. Spawn was aight. No, I can't give Spawn the fire rate. Nah, Spawn was aight. Let me read what you said, Willie. It's just Marvel hype machine, son. Nah, it ain't Marvel, man. I see dudes on Facebook really like getting intimate, posting about how, you know, the civil rights movement was won so you could watch Black Panther with your son and dropping bars and going crazy. And I'm like, yo, take it easy, son. It's just a movie. I'm gonna need you to explain to me why you getting that deep about it. Because there's a lot of fake deepness on social media. And I just want to know what's going on. Is that like really real, or is it fake deepness? I'm trying to really figure that out. So I figured, you know what? When I got a chance and I went live, I was going to ask people about this. Now, I didn't want to go and say, entitle a stream, hey, what's the deal with the Black Panther shit? Because then I would get looked at as a coon and all of that, and I'm trying to get views off of it. I ain't wanted to be that serious. I just legit wanted to ask people why they making it so, like, deep and connecting a Marvel action movie to black history. That's all I'm trying to figure out. Black Lives Matter, whatever you want to call it. You feel me? So that's why I said, let me ask, man, because I feel like a little bit y'all being appropriated. You feel me where I'm going with this? I feel like some culture vulturing is happening, you know, a little bit of this whole thing where y'all get hyped and y'all pay and y'all know the person that's making all that bank is not black. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what's going to be occurring here. You know what I mean? The hot shit is Stanley got accused of rape, and people talked about that for 2 days and it kind of went under the rug. And you got to remember, Stanley is the creator of this studio. So at the end of the day, of course, the people behind the movie are not black. And I wasn't going to get into the whole black and white thing, but at the end of the day, y'all do know that, of course. So that money is definitely not going back into black communities. It's not going back into a black studio. It's not going back into a black filmmaker's pocket. So I'm just trying to understand what's all this black pride with a movie that actually is going to only have black actors, but the money that's going to be really made from this movie is not going to black people. Y'all do know that. So I got to kind of be the bad guy and come out and stuff and go, hey, yo, y'all know that money ain't going into the black community though, right? So just putting that out there. It's a wealthy black man for once. I mean, yeah, in the comics. I get it. It ain't like I'm hating. Like I said, I'm gonna be in there. I'll probably go to the advanced screening of that joint. They gonna call me a SJW? Nah, for what? For accident? Nah, I don't think so. I don't think they'll call me a SJW for that. I'm just curious. Like I said, you know, I know where that money going. That money ain't going to your community. If you live in a ghetto, guess what? Not a dollar of that money's gonna affect where you live at. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I brought that up. As long as the black image is being portrayed in a good light for my son to see and be inspired by it. Instead, I was inspired as a kid by Superman. Facts. Now that's a good point. Let me see that. All right, Clizzy made a good point. I like that point. He said, as long as the black image is being portrayed in a good light for my son to see and be inspired by. Growing up, I was inspired by Superman. See, now that's a good answer. I can respect that. I could definitely respect that. Support a movie because there are black people in it. It is a big L. Yeah, but you know, they've been doing that for a long time. They've been tricking black people, and I ain't gonna get into this black-white thing, but black people have been being tricked into supporting movies by them putting like black people on a cover for a long time. So that's actually not nothing new in Hollywood. You know, I ain't gonna get into the whole details of that, but that's actually, you know, one of the greatest tricks. You know, how did they say? The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was making the world think he didn't exist. Same thing with that. Same exact thing. Same exact thing. So, all right, so we talked about the Xbox acquisitions. We talked about PlayStation. We're currently talking about the Black Panther movie. So far, I only got one good response as far as why everybody is up here celebrating black excellence over Black Panther. But okay. Despite all... Oh, let me read that comment. Despite all the confusion, I'm still going to see it because it's been a minute since I've seen a cool black superhero. That's respectable. That's a good answer as well, I think. A White Tiger movie would be lit. I'm his... wait. In my opinion, Hispanic character too. Damn, I guess they're gonna have to really start doing stuff like that because there is no Hispanic forefront character I could think of right now, right? Yeah, they're gonna have to do that. Isn't don't DC have a main character right now that's Hispanic? It's a, what's his name, Shockwave or something like that? The dude that's in the Flash TV show, but in the comic books he's like a main character, ain't he? Jimmy but Blade came before Black Panther. Let me read that. Where were they then? Thank you. That's what I'm saying. He said Blade came before Black Panther. Where were they then? I'm assuming the excuse is going to be used that social media wasn't as profound as it was then, and it wasn't around. So I'm assuming that's going to be the excuse. But I was just curious because people are saying Black Panther is the first black movie, the first black, first black. And I'm like, nah, it actually wasn't, man. It wasn't. So, you know, us older cats got to kind of educate these youths on that, man. Vibe was, yeah, his name is Vibe. Vibe is a Hispanic character. Ain't he like a big DC character right now in the comic side? Vibe was so niche before Flash, he didn't have a cult following. Dude was a straight stereotype. That's racist as hell, but low-key, I think you're right, because what I was seeing is that... See, that's why I want to get into this. We get into that thing they do. And yeah, he was, to me, he did seem kind of stereotypical, too, when they were showing, like, his background and his relationship with his brother, and I was feeling like that, too. So, I'm going to leave that alone. But yeah, I kind of see what you're saying, Willie. I do. Why don't you check Blade numbers before you talk about Blade? We don't gotta check Blade numbers, fam. I know Blade is fire, but we not talking about Blade not being fire. We talking about Blade being the first Marvel black character. Did you watch the Venom teaser trailer? Yes, I did watch the Venom teaser trailer. Now, I'm glad you brought that up. There are a lot of people. Oh yeah, DC got Blue Beetle, who is Hispanic. That is a fact. People are getting really, like, people are still roasting the Venom trailer for being a teaser trailer but not having Venom in it. And it was kind of clear when you watched the trailer that you weren't going to see Venom because it's like a teaser. And these trailers nowadays are all designed just to get people hype. Let's be honest, you know they're not going to show you Venom until they got that thing perfected to the point where it's not going to look silly. There's no real way to do Venom and make him not look stupid. Y'all know that, right? Like, I hate to say this, and I will do a reaction video if I'm wrong. I'm not going to do one just to try and do a reaction video. But I will do a reaction video if y'all tell me Venom looks good. Because I'm going to tell you now, I think it's going to look dope, effects-wise. But when you break it down and look at that character, the way that they have to make the symbiote, there's no way that's not going to look trash. I'm sorry. There's no way it's not going to look trash. So let's just call a spade and keep it a fucking buck right now. Venom cannot not look trash. It's impossible. It's impossible. All right? So I just had to say that because I see people go, oh, there was no Venom. We didn't actually get to see him in the trailer. You're not going to see him until the last minute they could possibly show him because he's not going to look good. It's CGI. CGI can always be spotted on low quality videos and stuff like that. Like if you take YouTube and you take the resolution and you bring the resolution down to like 480p and watch that on a 4K TV, you're gonna be looking at that suit like, oh yeah, this looks bad. I can see where they patched this in. I can see where they chrome keyed this in, and that and that and that. And you know, you could pretty much nitpick the suit. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna wait till they could get that to look as best as they can. They're probably still CGI-ing a lot of the Venom stuff into the movie. It's coming out in November or something, or October, which is pretty soon. That's a lot faster than I thought that movie would come out. And even Deadpool's coming out quick. And I think that they don't want to show you the suit until they're ready to take the beating that they're going to receive for the way the CGI is going to look. Because Sony has always kind of had this thing where Spider-Man movies, the CGI has all these cringe moments. Every Spider-Man movie that they made has cringe moments. Even Homecoming had cringe moments, and then Marvel made that one. But it was a night and day difference between Marvel Studios' complete control over Homecoming versus the Spider-Man movies that Sony made by themselves without Marvel. So I'm pretty sure I was not surprised when I didn't see Venom's suit. I was actually expecting not to see his suit, and when I didn't see his suit, I said, yo, whoever cut this trailer was smart. They knew, don't show that suit. You're not blaming me. I'm going to cut this trailer, and I'm going to get the fuck up out of here, so whoever cuts the Venom suit in gets completely roasted to oblivion. Because they're going to roast the Venom suit. I'm telling y'all now, they're going to roast the Venom suit. There's no way to do that suit without it looking funny. Plus, it's black. You know, it's just certain things with editing, it's hard. They're going to have to make it look blue. It's not gonna. They're gonna have to make the suit look not like it looks in the comics in order for it to work. Which means people are gonna go, "This don't look like the Venom suit." So this is gonna be very challenging. I am very curious to see what the Venom suit is gonna look like, and I don't think it's gonna look good. It's hard to do that CGI wise. Very hard. Wait, was the DC Hispanic character you were thinking of Reptile? Nah, he said it. It was Vibe. It was Vibe. I believe he's a Mexican guy. He said, y'all need more anime in your lives. That's very rude. They just put a software update right on my screen. No, thank you. It's Friday, dog. We don't do software updates on Friday, B. Anyway, I will be getting out of here shortly. Anime as a whole is bad. I have to disagree with that, sir. There's pretty good animes out there. All right, y'all going left in the chat with the anime suggestions. Y'all are going left in the chat. All right, so we talked about that. Anybody, look, I want to ask y'all real fast. Anybody thinks that the Venom suit is going to look good? Because I highly doubt it will. Armstrong, what's good? All right, so I don't see nobody saying that about the Venom suit. Y'all are arguing about the anime. Did you see the sculpture of the Venom head on Instagram? No, but I'll look at that right now because a sculpture, still, man, CGI, baby. They probably needed that sculpture, though. They probably needed that to make the CGI for Venom. Venom head sculpture. Okay, I seen this. Yeah, I saw this. This is, yeah, I saw this. Yeah, I saw this. Let me put for a movie to make sure it's the same one. Yeah, I saw this picture. This was floating around Twitter. Yeah, I saw this. You talking about this, right? Now, see, this is what I'm saying. If you look at this picture right here, that's not going to look good in CGI. Like, this is, you could look at this right here, right? Imagine putting that in a trailer on YouTube. Y'all gonna roast the hell out of this when this come out. Y'all gonna roast this, man. I'm pretty sure y'all gonna roast this. And then you got Carnage, which is even harder than Venom to do because he's red and all. Like, he's supposed to be like blood. This is, they got a challenge in their hands. Whoever's gonna do the CGI for this, I hope they come with their A game because they are gonna forever be roasted because it's 2018. You can't come sideways with CGI, man. If you're gonna step up to do Venom, you gotta do it right. And I really don't have faith in that CGI for Venom's costume to come out correct. I think there's going to be a lot of moments where you may see things like honest trailers and all of them where they make like mad jokes about the CGI in this movie. I'm telling you, That's going to be hard to pull off. It's going to take a lot of work and a lot of time. And like I said, when I saw the trailer, I think the release date was either November or October. I'm like, damn, it's coming out this year? I thought that movie would come out next year. So if it's coming out this year, man, to me, that's not enough time to get the CGI right. Spider-Man won't be in the movie, but Peter Parker will. That's very corny, but we know why. That would be very corny to have Peter Parker but not Spider-Man in the movie. Venom's storyline in this movie is gonna be Lethal Protector and Planet of the Symbiotes, which is still not that great because that's not the origin of Venom. That Venom teaser low-key ruined the trailer before it even came out because folks are going to be hella critical. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. The way they did that trailer now is going to make whenever you see Venom, dudes is coming with tomatoes and bats. They're going to be ready to crucify that Venom CGI-wise. That's what I said. They should have just showed the fucking suit and got it over with, or just not did that at all. Because now people are going to be looking to see what's wrong with the suit. It doesn't take place in the Marvel. That's stupid. That's stupid. But they said they were going to try to find a way to incorporate that Venom into the Marvel storyline. They did say that. I didn't watch the Ant-Man and Wasp trailer. I tried to watch it, but it was like, I didn't get a chance to watch that. I never was a fan of Ant-Man and Wasp. I just never liked them as a kid. I don't know why. UFC 3 game is straight fire. Word? Oh, that's good to hear. I've been not feeling UFC because I want Fight Night to come back, and I was told that the licensing agreements for those games are why they can't make both, because it's too much money. So I would prefer them to waste money on a boxing game over a UFC game. I would love for them to bring Fight Night back. So I was never a huge UFC fan. I'm a huge boxing fan. So I would prefer a Fight Night game over a UFC game. Nah, I don't have UFC 3, bro. I get it passed, man. I don't have it. We need Fight Night. Hell yeah, we need Fight Night. They played us for not even bringing that shit out all this time. Anyway, though, yo, shout out to everybody that came through. I'm about to get out of here. I'll probably be able to do a couple more of these now that I got everything situated as far as how I could get it done. Do I play BF? You talking about Battlefront? Not really. I don't really play too much Battlefront. I'm more into third-person shooters like The Last of Us and all of that. Uncharted over shooters like Battlefront, Call of Duty, which are first person. I'm a third-person kind of guy, man. First person is cool. I'll play it, don't get me wrong, but I'll never claim to be like the best at a first-person game. You know, if I sit down and play it, I'll get good at it and shit over time, but it ain't something I'm gonna sit here and brag about saying I'll beat you and all that. But I am about to play some Injustice 2 this weekend. I'm about to play some Street Fighter 5 this weekend. I'm about to play some Dragon Ball Fighters Z this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, you know, got something to say about any of that, of course, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I'll be doing. That's what I'll be doing. I don't know about what y'all will be doing, but that's what I will be doing. Alright? So anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, man. I'm going to get out of here. I might live stream something later. Like I said, I may not. It depends. I'm going to be gaming, but I may live stream. Battlefront is both, though. Nah, Battlefront 2 is okay, but I got rid of that. Like I said, I didn't buy the game. I beat it. I played a little bit of the online. Niggas was rocking all kinds of double health points and all that. I got rid of that game, man. I don't got time for shit like that, man. I don't like playing games where dudes got double health points and OP weapons because they grinded out some cheat with the controller and all that. I'm good, man. I'm good on games like Battlefront. Battlefront needs to be thrown in the trash, man. Nah, I didn't watch Black Lightning yet. I'm going to catch up on that this weekend. It's up to episode 5 now, I believe. Bad Company 3 this year. I think it'll be next year. Your main is Atrocitus, man. I can't say who my main is. I can't say who my main is, B. People be out here counteracting and shit, so I can't say who my main is, B. Just know that I got one, B. Did Smooth pay? I guess he did. I think he did. I'm not sure, man. I haven't been keeping up with what them dudes is doing as far as the bet. All I know is they've been going back and forth and entertaining y'all. Anyway, guys, I got to get out of here ASAP. Y'all be good, man. Peace.